hello guys, how are you? I hope I find you all. And yes, today I am driving a car and I am with a friend of mine who owns a car.
Rental.
But I'm really excited. I'm really excited that I'm driving a car and having this kind of conversation with him. So bro, how is life? How is life, and how do you see life as a young man in Zimbabwe?
Life is good, man. What I've discovered, if you are a young man in Zimbabwe, you really have to think outside the box.
What do you mean?
Like, you don't have to be conventional. But I have to look for a job, and I'm waiting for a job. I got my degree, so I need to go and find a job and work. You just have to be able to be really flexible and do anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think that we are still in that phase where I can really say I have education, my life is going to be okay, or we just passed that level?
Man, I don't even know where my certificates are. Personally, I know for some people they still believe, education is good.
Yeah.
It's actually good.
Yeah.
But a mentor of mine told me that get education that pays you the quickest. If you're going to go to school, determine how long it will take you to get a payback from that investment.
He said get education
that pays you the quickest. Pays you back the quickest.
That reminds me. I feel like a lot of students, a lot of people are going to university for the sake of just going there. They don't know what they are studying.
True.
They only realize later after finishing the degree that I messed up. I was doing a degree that is wrong and I can't even find a job here in Zimbabwe.
True. I think we lack in the area of career guidance, like effective career guidance.
We don't have people who can sit down with us and say, you know what, boy, you should focus on this.
Yes. We don't. So most of it is left to experimentation, seeing if this works. And most of my careers, careers like my doctors, lawyers,
exactly.
Those are the most
relevant.
They are the most sought after. But I don't know with AI. Maybe in Zimbabwe, yes, but
AI in Zimbabwe, I would say, is not that active, and people are not really paying attention of AI. Because the reason why I'm saying this, people are not even taking advantage of social media in Zimbabwe. So we are still far away from taking advantage of AI in Zimbabwe.
Hey, but in your projection, do you think we'll start? How long will it take for us to indulge in AI and these internet things?
10 years from now, I think. I wanted to ask you a question. Like, life is not easy for a regular young man in Zimbabwe.
Yes.
The thought of going to the diaspora, did it ever cross your mind that I would want to go? I would want to leave?
No, I have mixed feelings. Like, I actually have mixed feelings. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity in Zimbabwe. The biggest challenge is probably capital.
Sorry, I want to stop you there.
Yeah.
You're saying that there are opportunities here in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of there are a lot of things we still, like we were saying, we still need to catch up with. It's not only Wi-Fi and AI. There are a lot of areas we are still lagging behind, and I look at it as a lot of opportunity. If someone can introduce a service where people can, maybe business people can maximize the AI and consulting, I'm sure there is a lot of opportunity.
One thing that I've noticed is that a skill is paying more than education in general.
True.
In Africa, I would say.
True.
Education, and that's a bad thing. The reason why I'm saying that's a bad thing, when a lot of people start to recognize that I can learn a skill and then get paid more, people are going to invest less in education.
True.
Once that happens, we are limited in many ways. What do you think? Maybe
I'm really thinking about when you say education. Because for you even to acquire a skill, you have to go through some formal training. So I'm trying to see how can we distinguish
between
education
and learning a skill.
In learning a skill. Can we say training?
Training. All right. Our education, should we say formal education? What are we supposed to say to really like distinguish between learning a skill. So
it's okay.
Learning a skill and formal education.
I think in the first thing that pops in someone's mind when we say education, it's formal. Like
yes,
the normal course grade from grade 1 to 7, from form 1 to form 4, from form 5, form 6. Then you do your degree. I think when we say education, we mean formal education in that sense.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
So that formal education compared to learning a skill, training a skill, what pays more from your own perspective?
I think learning a skill, like becoming a YouTuber and improving my craft has taught me a lot. Like you know.
You're now a content creator.
I'm now a content creator.
Honestly, I am happy.
I'm not a content creator, but you know what? I can actually monetize my skills.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm trying to work with someone who wants content development. They don't have the time. So we are actually building up how best we can create content for this person. But these are skills that I've learned by doing them. Of course, I didn't go to film school and what, but
exactly. I learned a skill.
I learned a skill. I put myself.
And you're really good at it.
Yeah,
that's my observation.
Ndaranzi egos, flock together.
Exactly. So, if you're looking at me as a content creator, do you think that I was lucky to be at the position that I am right now in terms of numbers or the kind of life that I'm living? I'm not living a flashy life, but I'm living a life that I'm really proud of, and I'm always going to be grateful to God.
And you're doing well. You're doing well. You're doing very well.
But sometimes I'm disappointed in myself that I wasted so many years creating bubblegum content. I started to create relevant content last year, and the impact has been huge. And I told myself, if I had started this 3 years ago,
earlier,
but do you think that I'm lucky from your own perspective?
I think you are right where you're supposed to be. Because if you of course, naturally you have some regrets. I would have shortened the time span of my success.
Exactly.
But if we take away those failures, those mishaps, those trial and errors, you trying this and it not really giving you the results that you would want, I don't think you would be Kelvin Birioti without those failures.
Very true.
So you are Kelvin Birioti because of that bubblegum content, and also with the content that you are currently creating, and which is really helping a lot of people.
So you think that what I went through was necessary?
Very necessary. Because I don't think you would have. I was looking at one of the videos you were taking when you were doing your edits, and I was saying, he came from this type of content and editing to now this.
Exactly.
But you wouldn't have developed those skills if you didn't start where you started.
What's your advice to young people? What do you think that we should do? What do you think that we should focus on as young people? What's your advice?
I think the biggest thing that we should focus on is cultivating the skills that pay us.
You see what I mean? You see
the skills that
skill.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's very, very important to learn a skill these days.
The skills, yes, especially online skills like editing, content creation. Of course, it depends on personality, but I'm sure there's everything for everyone on online.
Very true.
And you can develop skills that can help you. And to never give up, man. Like, I know there are a lot of challenges.
Yeah, about that. For me, I would say that our problem is instant gratification. We try this.
True.
And if it doesn't, I mean, we want that quick back, that quick money.
Very true. Very true.
And we are losing something that is very important. I've been doing content creation for the past 5, 6, 7 years.
Yes.
and I've been patient enough to wait for the results. I knew that one day I'm going to make it. I'm not there yet, but where I am right now, I'm grateful. But people have a problem that if they start something today, they quickly give up and start another thing.
True.
Not patient.
True. Hey, patience, Baba. It's
Yeah, people are not patient enough.
Because I was looking. I think people just want to avoid the process. They want product and not process.
Exactly.
I was talking to Kundai the other time, and they were saying with the journey from 1 to 1,000 subscribers, it will cook you, and that's process.
Yo,
that's process.
For me, honestly, it took me over a year to get monetized on YouTube.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the whole thing is not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not. Hard work beats what they call talent. If you are consistent and you are hardworking and you are making sure that you are improving each and every day, you will beat someone who is talented and lazy. I saw you playing golf with Kundai.
Yeah, it's trying to just diversify the content.
Amazing.
And also connect with the people that I host. We should go sometime.
Yeah, I would love to. I've never played golf before.
But it's not.
So guys, we're trying to find a Chinese restaurant, is it? So it's on like this.
It's on.
I thought it's supposed to make sound,
Yeah, if you're used to
exactly,
yeah.
That's what I'm used to, bro. I took my license in January this year.
Oh, congrats. Yeah, you were explaining, but you also had to buy equipment.
Yeah. So instead of buying a car, I bought equipment.
Which is good. You are reinvesting in the trade that makes you eat.
Car so bad.
But like, if you bought a car, do you think it would have given you that? It would have, given you some income?
Nah, I doubt.
So we go back to that point you were saying, delayed gratification.
Yeah.
You exercised yourself and said, I will wait.
Yeah.
I want a car now.
Exactly.
And I actually have the money, but I will wait.
Yeah.
And invest into something that will actually help me get the car or even a better one.
Exactly. I mean, I went on to buy a computer that cost $1,000 US, 1.5. But I'm happy that I have an understanding wife. Some of the things I in my line of work, they're silly, bro.
I was actually thinking about that when you showed me the laptop. I was like,
yeah. You see, I told you.
This is a
so
good.
Those are the
like I was there wasn't any tension. You feel good to know the wife is supporting.
Yeah. She understands the vision. It's not easy these days to really find someone whom you can actually build a life with.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. But I think do you think it's a science or it's just God?
I think God has to
helping you.
Yeah, God. Honestly, it's 100% God being involved in helping me make the right decisions.
If you can drive in the CBD, you can drive anywhere.
I am afraid to drive in the CBD. So it's kind of hard for me. Honestly, I'm really scared to drive in the Harare CBD, bro.
Because it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
It's a nightmare.
It is.
But if you can master driving in the CBD, you can drive anywhere.
Probably when I'm close to buying my own car, when I buy it, we go to the Harare CBD together.
It's cool. We can.
You show me some tricks. For me, I drive here.
But one day you'll be forced to get into it. So I think you just need to be ready for.
I think I'll be ready.
For anything. But why Chinese today?
I felt like why I'm looking for a Chinese restaurant.
Yes.
I want to try something new.
For real?
Yeah, I want to try something new. These days, I'm looking forward to new challenges in life.
Which is good.
I'm always going to be grateful. When the year started, I never thought that I would even travel to South Africa to create content. But God showed me the other side of my life that, you know what, you are limiting yourself, boy. You can do great things. So since then, I never thought that I would fly this year, bro. But I did.
And you ticked off the bucket list.
Exactly, you see? I asked myself, I never thought that I was going to do this year. But I did. So I'm always going to be grateful to God And I told myself that I am now capable of doing big things,
But come to think of it, when you're saying that, I'm thinking, there are people who prefer living, or there are people who are materialistic, and they quantify the value of their life with what they have. Mm-hmm. And there are people who are probably like you, who are looking for experiences.
Yeah.
Which one do you, of course, because you have already, so which one do you think is better? Living, quantifying your life by what you have, or by the experiences?
The experiences. For me, I take it, I look at myself as someone who is breaking generational cases.
Powerful.
Yeah, of course.
Powerful.
I'm telling you,
powerful.
Everything, the life that we are living right now is very spiritual, bro. There is no way that I'll be doing what I'm doing right now without the involvement of God. If God was not involved, I don't think that I'll be able to achieve what I've achieved so far. God created an environment for me that, boy, you can do this, and I'm doing it.
Which one would you choose?
I was saying that if God gives you an opportunity to be that person that breaks generational cases, you have to be serious about your life. You have to lead by example. Okay. You have to lead by example in your family. So at the end of the day, that's what I've been doing. And by leading example, you have to put God first. Let people see that the reason why you are succeeding is because of His grace, it's because of His mercy and faith. People forget that. People make it in life. A lot of people do. Yeah. People make it in life, and then they forget the master, Jesus Christ.
Out of the equation.
Yeah, exactly. So remind people that the reason why I'm making it today is because of Him, Jesus Christ.
Amen.
So that's what I mean when I say leading by example.
You said something really powerful when you said I'm breaking generational cases.
Exactly.
I feel like everyone is on, whether you follow that path or ignore it, everyone has a case to break in their family.
Exactly.
So I think it's about also looking at the limitations that you for the limitations that are where you come from, and start dealing with them.
Exactly. Yes, you have to sit down. Do you know that you have to sit down and say, this is what we have been failing to achieve for years. Why are we not achieving this thing?
True.
For me, the day that I'll be able to build my mother a house, bro, that will be my biggest achievement. And I'm always thinking about that every day. And for me to achieve that, I have to put God first. I have to make sure that God is in charge. I have to pray. You have to work hard. Prayer and working hard goes hand in hand.
They work together.
Exactly. There is no way that you can succeed by just praying day and night without you taking action. Which way are we going?
Straight. We're going straight.
Okay.
We're going straight. Yeah, but it's, some people use it as an excuse.
So God this.
No, straight.
Follow Him.
Some people use the excuse, no, I am praying, so I don't need to work. I'm praying for God. Traffic lights, most of the traffic lights are not working.
I'm not that a professional, and experiencing something like this very scary. You see, because there are no traffic lights.
Yeah, because you will be waiting to be guided by the traffic lights, and there is no traffic light.
So which means.
So I think you see where that white van is coming.
Yeah,
it's turning. Yeah,
okay.
We're turning there.
So left.
Yes, left.
So the reason why I was saying, would they allow us to film? These Chinese, they are afraid of being exposed.
What we can do, I think
we might ask.
We have to first, talk to them. No, guys.
This is a Chinese complex. It's only Chinese.
Yeah.
I thought Long Chain was the only place that you can.
It was called Wing Wa before, and there weren't a lot of shops, Chinese shops. There was only just a casino. But I think management probably changed. But it's actually my first time coming here.
Your first time?
Yeah, I know I've been here before Iri Wing Wa, but now that there are a lot of Chinese shops, and it's actually the first time.
Did I park right? That's what I want to check, guys. Did I park right? I did well. I did well. I did well.
So we probably have to talk to them first.
Yeah. So we stop filming, guys. If you see us filming next time, it means we have been allowed to film. If they don't allow us, we are not eating.